And here is the first touch of the second half.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great vision, and he's in on goal. Oh, that was vital. Konate with the clearance, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Now that's well seen too. Chouameni. Now Timber. Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni. Now Rodgers. And here's Alvarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's been hooked away, and that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Now it's Thuram. Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Cucurella, who's set up one goal so far. Out towards the flank. Cross needs to... Terrific effort! And he hits the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And yes, it's him again. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
Real chance! Marquinhos can get it clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Fernandez. Cucurella. Timber. Bellingham. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's got away. Timber. And Fernandez. Cucurella. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Cucurella. That is lovely. Alvarez has found the net here, of course. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, no joy this time. DiMarco. Works it forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Van Dijk. Back where it came from. Showing good feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field.
DiMarco taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, it's a little too ambitious to go direct at goal from here, I think.
Number 7, Bellingham. Number 10, number 9.
He's in a great position here. He is through here. Cross.
Number 21.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Number 22, Bruno Fernandes. Number 24.
Nicely weighted ball.
Morello. Number
Chooses to
6.
go cross-field.
Joshua
Kimmich.
Substitution.
That has been cut short. Konate. Some really good ball movement. Thuram! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And it's Thuram. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now, this could be a chance. Spread it left. This is Dembele.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Good ball, good take. Oh, good glide. He lifts the roof. Oh, that has got to be it. This has to be it. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Vietnam found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the...
That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might have been, but eventually we have a winner.
Vietnam really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So thank you very much, Jim. So welcome one and all to a picturesque
Hello,
evening here.
everybody, and
A clear
welcome to
night,
today's
all the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. That's a sharp pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a look and place it forward.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Fernandez. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Fernandez. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he's had it nicked away. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? Fernandez. James. And the pass is intercepted.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Fernandez. Nicely shaped ball. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. And the counter is on. And Scott. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. There he goes, motoring forward. Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez simply refused to be outdone there. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break.